Wow. Y'all look at my makeup. Like, I might film a tutorial on this tomorrow. I did quit. I don't really wear glitter that much, but my eyebrows. Ooh, y'all look at my eyebrows. My hair. Okay, but yeah, let's just start the video, okay? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a video. I didn't really know what to film today, but like I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Amazon, and I work there, and I just want to give you my experience working there because I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff. Like I live in Jacksonville, and we just got like an Amazon like last year or the year before, I don't know, but I've been hearing like a lot of stuff saying that they treat their like workers wrong, or like you don't have enough breaks or whatever. But I'm gonna give you my experience. I was a seasonal associate, and I worked at a packaging Amazon, which is where we basically ship out all the packages and scan them so that when you get your notifications on your phone, that's from us, okay? So if you're new to my channel, you should totally subscribe, and if you're not, then thank you for coming back, okay? So I was a seasonal associate at Amazon last year, and I worked there for like from November to January. The pay was good. I don't know, I haven't worked at like the fulfillment centers. I didn't work at that one, but at the shipping and sorting center, where you sort out all the packages and put them on certain containers so they can be shipped out to like different cities. Like I think we did Carolina, Florida, Georgia, and occasionally we'll get some packages from like different centers. So I don't know if y'all like took forever for your packages to come. Sometimes we'll get like packages from centers that will be at like Kentucky or California. I know we got like a lot of California packages, and we're in Florida. But anyways, let me just tell you how my experience was. When you work at a fulfillment center, you could work up to 4. You have the minimum days you have to work is 4 days, and I think it goes up to 6 or 7. I don't know, but the pay is $12.50 an hour. And if you work at the fulfillment center, you have 10-hour shifts. So, and you have breaks throughout those 10 hours. And if you want to do part-time is Saturday and Sunday only. You can't work part-time throughout the weekdays. It's only on the weekends. And you gotta work 12 hours on Saturday and Sunday, which is crazy because you know you want to be off on the weekend at least one day, you know. Because I remember I didn't choose part-time. I chose, well, I didn't even work at the fulfillment center. I was going to work there, but they were taking too long to hire me, so I didn't work there. But I heard that they overwork you, and that's not the case. Like, I guess it depends on your manager, because I mean your supervisor, because our supervisor was lit, and I'm gonna tell you what all she did, okay? But it's really fun actually. Like, you meet people. The hours go by fast because you're always doing stuff. You're not like bored or whatever, unless, because you can't just take breaks and stuff, because you know people got to get their packages. You got to work fast. I would say that all that stuff about them overworking their customers or whatever, or their employees, is not true. But I guess it depends on your location. But I mean, you make money. It's decent money. Now for where I worked at the sorting center where we ship out all the packages. Sometimes it could be a little stressful because when that conveyor belt, like when the trucks come in, is when most of the packages come. So sometimes it'll be like slow moving, like there's not packages. It'll be like 5 packages coming down at once, and then but when the trucks come, it'll be like, whew. I remember I had to work at the conveyor belt where they like sort out. We have to sort out. So at Amazon they have like 2 rows, and the low side is on the left and the high side is on the right. So the low side is packages like 5 through 50 something, and then on the other side it's like 50 to like 99. So I always like working the low side because I don't know, it's really the same thing. It's just I just felt more comfortable working with the lower packages. So you have to stand at the conveyor belt, and the low packages, like you have to sort them, like, and sometimes when it be too many of the things coming down at once and you have to put the high numbers over there and the low numbers over here, it can be stressful, and it'll be a whole pile up and it'll be a mess. Like, I mean, then people be looking at you like, what's going on? Why are we getting all these high packages on the low side? It can be stressful sometimes, but I mean, I find it easy. I never got that. I only get those when they needed them. But yeah, so basically you just sort out packages and you put them on the crate so they can be shipped out. And you have water spiders that, like, you know, wrap it up with the plastic wrap. I was never a water spider, but you just get the thing and go around them. And you can't disclose the locations. You can't disclose where, you can't talk about, but you can't like disclose, like talk about who you saw or to family. You can't be looking at the address. You're just supposed to look at the numbers that go on the, but there's a certain number that you look at and the number goes on the crates. So you just look at the package, it goes on the crates, and it's really easy. So, and you have scanners. The scanner was like what mostly people do. Like when you get there, majority of the time you'll be a scanner. They put you where you're good at. So when you go to orientation, you could choose like, oh, if you think you're good at this, then they'll put you there, and they'll put your name on a list, and then they'll put you there more frequently. But every day could be something different. Like sometimes I had to go to, they always put me on this one thing, I can't remember what it is. A Gaylord. It's called a Gaylord. I don't know why it's called that. But the Gaylords, it's like a Gaylord sorter, and then I guess you sort out the Gaylords, and if you don't know what a Gaylord is, a Gaylord, or the Jiffies, they call them Jiffies, but like Jiffy packages usually be where the Gaylord section is. And Jiffy packages are like the little yellow packages that you mostly get, like little envelope packages. Those are called Jiffies. And they will always put me there, but they will always be closed. So I guess like when there's a lot of people, and that's the one thing about seasonal associates, it'd be too many people and they'd be sending you home. Like when it's too many people, like you don't get your hours. When it's too many people, you have a set number. Like we have 25,000 packages for those 3 hours that we have to do, and we'll be doing them like real fast, and we leave early, so you don't really get your hours, which is the downside. You don't get your hours, and it sucks. Okay, so and yeah, like that's the only bad thing about being a seasonal associate or associate. I'm pretty sure if you're like a regular associate, is that because they'll send you on break early. And the thing about it is they have breaks. Like our breaks, I went in at 8 and I got off at 1. 1 is the overtime, so it's from 8 to 12, but when it's like overtime, it'll be to 1. We never got to work till 1, which is unfortunate. But they pay you weekly, which is good. They pay you weekly, and you have like a hub that you go into, and you just sign in, and then they'll show you how much taxes they took out of your paycheck and how much they deposited into your account. And it's direct deposit. So my credit union, you get paid every Friday. My credit union, I get paid on Thursday. So I don't know, but they pay you a week. They pay you each week at the sorting center. Now at the other center, they pay you every 2 weeks. And it's $12.50 an hour. Okay, and you know they have benefits like they have swag bucks, and with the swag bucks, it's like basically you can get Amazon swag, like shirts that say Amazon, this hats that say Amazon, and that you were an associate there, you know, just to wear around, or you can wear those to work. It was like, it's not a hard job. Sometimes it depends on what you're doing. I mean, you're doing a lot of walking. You can't sit down. When you have to go to the bathroom, you have to ask somebody, because it's like you're dealing with people's packages, you can't just like go to the bathroom. Even though people do, if you're a scanner, you can just go to the bathroom. But if you're like controlling the belt, you have to ask somebody to like take your space while you come back, because it'll get hectic. Like, yeah. But the only downside is like, okay, so that's all the like simple stuff. The only downside is, wait, let me explain the breaks, okay, because that's what some people want to know. For the breaks, I work from 8 to 10, no, 8 to 12. We have a 15-minute break. So Amazon has a break room, and they have like a little store. It's like, you know, at a gas station, how they have all those snacks. It's like a little convenience store over there. You could buy it with your card or whatever, or you can get like one of those debit cash cards, and you can put money on there and buy it. But they have everything. They have all kind of drinks. They have fruits. They have sandwiches and everything. So you don't really have to bring food there, because they have a lot of food there. It's just like a gas station inside the break room. And they have, in another room, they have microwaves and stuff where you can warm up your food, and they have refrigerators where you can put your food at if you work longer shifts. They do have double shifts where you can like work from 8 to 12 and then 2 to 6 in one day. And yeah, so, and they have also like vending machines in there, so you don't have to worry about food. But you'll get 15-minute breaks, and you can just go in there, buy some food, and then talk to your employees. It's like a lot of people in there. They have TVs in there, and they mostly be sports in there playing on, because you know there's a lot of men working factories. I mean, it's women work there too, but men, they just be watching sports all the time, especially on Saturdays when college basketball or football will be on, like college football on Saturday, you know, that. So yeah, I mean, it's a decent amount of time for a break. Sometimes it'll be 10 minutes. It depends on how many packages that we get. They'll tell you when it's time to go, and you get lockers. When you first go to orientation, they give you your lock, they give you your gloves, and they give you your cutter. And yeah, but I still have the lock, but they give you a lock, and you can have a little locker. It's free, you don't have to pay for it. But anyways, that's the break. Now, downside, you don't get enough hours when you work at a sort center. So when it's too many people, you can clock out early and you won't get paid. So they'll tell you they need some people gone because they don't need that many people, and like people just be coming there and they be leaving. It's called VTO, voluntary time off. So you can VTO and not go. I remember I VTO one day because I wasn't feeling good, but I didn't really need the VTO because it was just like a little tip. Anyways, you can VTO. Now sometimes they have more hours where you can like certain shifts, like you get text messages on your phone if you sign up for that, and then they'll be like, oh, it's certain shifts that they need more workers at, and then you can apply for those shifts even though you work another shift. You can get more hours and you get more money. So that's the good thing. Now another bad thing is if you don't like standing on your feet all the time, then you might not want this job. You have to wear comfortable shoes. I don't really know about the dress code. I mean, it's casual, but I couldn't wear this. Well, I probably could. I wouldn't choose to wear this, but I mean, you could wear t-shirts. It's a factory. I wouldn't say it's hot in there because they have these big old industrial fans up there, so you'll be cool. I would say mostly the only thing is the hours is really bad. Like everything else, like it's fast paced, but the hours are like trash. Like I remember one time in the beginning of the seasonal, like we would only be in there for like 2 hours, and that's nothing. Like I would say if you do like a if you don't have full time, then part-time is like a second job that you should get because you don't get enough hours. So say if you work at Starbucks in the morning from 8 to 12 or from 6 to 12. I don't know when Starbucks open, but say if you work 6 to 12 at Starbucks and then you want like a little bit more extra money, you can apply for the 2 to 6, and that'd be like a little extra. It won't be too much work, but it'll be like a good second job. Like, you can't rely on a part-time job because, you know, them hours are trash. Like, when we first started there, we would like work for 2 hours and get called home because there was no more work. And you gotta save more work for the other people. And some people were working double shifts, so when they work 8 to 12, they have to stay there. When they were 8 to 12 and we only had 2 hours and get off at 11. Wait, no, 10, 11. Well, that's 3 hours. Work 3 hours and get off at 11. Then, wait, did I work 8 or was it 9? No, it was 8:30 to 12:30. I'm so stupid. But when you work 8:30 to 12:30 and get off at 8:30 to 11:30, you have to wait a long time till 2. Okay, I don't know how many. I don't like counting because I want to mess it up. I don't feel like thinking right now, but you have to wait from 11:30. You have like a long break time, so that's not cool. Okay, but they feed you, the employees. Oh, let me tell you, if you have like a nice employee like I did, like they have pizza parties for the employees. They have donuts, like they have donut day where they brought donuts. And what was so funny was one donut day, the donuts came late, so the people that stayed there waiting for their rides or whatever, it was this big old tray of donuts. I took a whole box home. I don't even know if I was supposed to do that. I took a whole box of Krispy Kreme donuts home because it was too many. But they had to save some from like the next shift, but I took a whole box home and I ate them things. I ate the whole box, but you know, I brought some to my family. And they had a pizza day where you get pizza. They have, around the holiday season, they have giveaways. So they would be giving away Alexa, PlayStations, TVs, iPads, gift cards and everything. So and the only way that they give those to you is if you have a scan rate. Now when you work at Amazon, you have to have a scan rate. And the scan rate is supposed to be 200 or whatever goal they set it to. If you scan over 200 packages, then you're entered into a raffle. And then at the end of each day, they'll print out your scan rate, and then if you get like 200 plus, they'll give you some swag bucks so you can get like clothes and stuff, merchandise. That's basically what it is, merchandise. But around the holiday season, they'll be giving away like TVs, PlayStations, iPads, and everything. And we have to have a scan rate of 200. Sometimes it's not scan rate. Sometimes when you clock in, just by you clocking in the work, you enter into a raffle, and then they'll give you the same stuff. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's basically all. Like, it's not a hard-working job. You can't take water. If you do feel tired, you can take water onto the floor. You can't take food. But people be sneaking food on the floor anyways. Like, they be having like some candy, and they be eating, like this lady, I'm not gonna say that, but she was eating chocolate. Like, she just be putting out chocolate, eating it. I was like, dang, how much chocolate you got in your pocket? How much? But yeah, it's an easy job. Now, I don't know about the fulfillment center, but the sort center is like really easy. And they have like fun days. One time they had sock day, I forgot. If you wear crazy socks, you get swag bucks. So it's fun, like you be getting a lot of free stuff. I think if you work there full time, you get Amazon Prime discount, employee discount, I think. 20% off everything. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was my experience working at Amazon. If you have any more questions, leave them down below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if it was information. I'll just tell you my experience and what goes on. It was probably all over the place, but I didn't really write nothing down. It was just off the top of my head. But yeah, I almost applied. Like, I got hired last week, but I canceled it because it wasn't really worth it, because it's not enough hours. Like, you might think $12.50 an hour is good, but you don't get no hours. So yeah, that's y'all. It'll be like a good like second job or something, like get a little bit more cash on the side. But I wouldn't rely on that to be like my only job. If you want to like move out or get your own apartment, get a new car, you're gonna have to need to work more hours than 3-4 hours. But you don't get to work the whole. There were some days where we had to work overtime. It was only like one day, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm over here, put my social media links over here so you can subscribe. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Leave your comment down below if you have any questions. Maybe I can answer them. And I'll see you in my next video. Oh, also you can click over here. You know, I got some more videos over here for y'all to watch. Subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. It's probably right here somewhere. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Okay.